Alright, let's look for a Dagor. When you have lucid dreams in main, when do you use it? On big pulls. Why are you running conflict major and low keys? Because it's necrotic week. $15 Dagor. Okay, let's sign up for this one. You can use it and spam clap and revenge. You basically use it so you can. You have a lot of leech. It gives you like 30% leech or something, and then you get um like the increased rage generation. So you're able to get avatar back up pretty much at the end of your avatar after you use lucid. Is conflict consistently good for high keys most week? Yeah, I think so. Especially it's even better if you're running a versatile corruption, because the versatile corruption will increase the amount of verse you get as well. So you just get a ton of verse from playing conflict.
Get moving.
You expect healers to run Vitality Conduit to heal you during Necro weeks? I don't know. I mean, this week is probably the worst because it's Bursting and Necrotic, because it's two really bad ones as a tank. But I mean, at least for like these level keys, I mean, they can use whatever they want to use. I think it's more like up to you as a tank to play around Necrotic. Alright, no rogue in here, so I've got my keys ready for this.
Our target is being held within Dagor.
I don't really know what trash I need to pull in here
Escape has incited
with
chaos
no
in the
rogue.
lower levels of the prison,
But let's see.
which we can use to our advantage. Make
Let's
your
just
way
let's
to
just
the
do everything
Dagor,
on the
where the
beach.
Overseer can be found.
Do this guy. Do this.
Keys. Secure our asset and
Spicy, thank you for the Twitch Prime, man. I appreciate the support.
path.
Probably do something like this. These guys. Do that. And bring it up here. Do this. Probably just ignore the raider. Though, okay, so on necrotic weeks, you should probably do the raiders so that they don't stack necrotic up on boss. But let's just plan on doing them. Take a bit for me to open up the cages. And then, you know, you should probably just do this. You can skip this if you're in a coordinated group. But we'll just do it. Do this too. Do this guy. Basically, in the PUG, expect to just do... Run it down mid. Right? And we'll get this guy. Despian, thank you for the gifted sub to Raw Day.
5, 4,
Appreciate the support.
3, 2, 1.
Our target is being held within
I give them battle shout here. So I'm gonna try not to pull too big here, just because of bursting. So we'll just do like, you know, some of this.
Where the overseer can be found.
And then again, we're gonna try to utilize our conflict so we don't get too much necrotic. I'm getting squeezed by one of these things. Stun that. They even got the binding shot. We got the double binding shot in this comp, man. Look at that. Discipline to stop DPS. Wait, this healer has a weak aura or something, some kind of add-on that at the end of every pull, it says his mana remaining, how much percent we got, and the duration of combat. Some advanced tech. Gonna stun these mobs. These mobs are about to die. I'm not gonna go in, so I'm just gonna hold my avatar for the boss here. I'm dead. Didn't die. Alright, I'm gonna let my healer drink. You can use Spell Reflect during these sandstorms to get that magic damage reduction. So you don't take too much damage. I think as a hunter you can feign death that. Because I know you can vanish it as a rogue. But for me as a warrior, if it goes on me, then I have to use Heroic Leap to avoid it. If you time it right, you can also use Intervene to avoid it. But if you time it wrong, your Intervene might kill whoever you're intervening. Most likely it will not kill you. But yeah, you could grief your team that way. So just be careful if you try to go down that route. A nice little turtle. gonna pull these parasites. So, since we don't have a rogue, I'm not gonna bother opening that gate. We're just gonna run around the long way up. Double misdirect on me? There's no way I lose threat, right? Though misdirect from BM Hunter is not that strong. Wait, one guy's playing Marksman though. We're just gonna run all this guy all the way up. We can snap him on these ledges, but we don't really want to snap him. Just in case, you know, he snaps and just, you know, your healer's not there, you're not prepared, you don't have CDs up or something, and he just kills you. Oh yeah, this guy's playing survival. Just gonna go ahead and kill him here. And try to get our avatar back up for the next pool. Unlucky. It died pretty fast, so I'm just gonna wait for this patrol, and we're gonna do the patrol with this here for count. And we're just gonna watch for interrupts on this patrol. We got some friends out of the cages somehow. These strikers, since they're ranged, they actually don't apply necrotic. So just need to kite everything else. Alright, let's see. Alright, we got the... I'm gonna unlock this so I can get my attack power buff. The orc is always attack power. I wanna wait for the buff and then we're gonna go in here. Okay, we got it. And again, we're just gonna take the long way around. So I'm trying not to rush up the stairs too much, just to make sure that, you know, by the time we kill it, we're not out of space. Because I want to drop the portal right here. So we're not too far in. And then when we go out here, I'm just gonna kill these neutrals around us. Just to get the bursting out of the way and then necrotic out of the way. While we're waiting for our friend to come back as well. Okay, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna double reflect. I'm gonna put the back one on focus here and then try to kill this front one. I have torrent for this water dome. I'm gonna fear the one in the back. And then stun it. And then stun it again. And now I have kick back up for it. Oh, this paladin has keys as well. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a reset here. Got a nice little binding shot. Now, next pull is just gonna be the 5 Arsonists. We'll probably grab some of these scallywags because they'll probably get grabbed accidentally as we go through the boss. You can pop spell reflect so you can reflect the torches. There's no cast time on the torch, so you just kind of did time it. And we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna put the back one on focus and then try to kill the other one. So while the warden is alive, you don't have to worry about the sea speaker that's killing him. We're just gonna wait for this watery dome and then we're gonna go in here. I don't have torrent up, so I need to stop that watery dome from the front guy. And then if you're playing conflict and strife, you don't really have to worry about the warden right here, because he's not doing any damage. We're gonna reflect that sea blast, because you can just keep him rooted and then he won't be damaging you. And we're gonna get all of our raiders out here. So these guys are pretty easy count because they don't have too much health. And you only get count for them if you pull them before you encounter the boss. Or before the boss unlocks them. So we get these out of the way for the count and so that they don't stack Necrotic on us during the boss fight. And if you're wearing Twilight Dev, you do not want to point your Twilight Dev towards this wall right here. Because your Twilight Dev can go through the wall and pull that pack on the stairs. So I'm just gonna hold my avatar for when he gets towards the end so I can make sure I get pretty good amount of threat on Bobby as well. I'm gonna let my team kick Jess, hopefully. Okay, I'll kick it. And then hopefully they can stop Bobby. I hope they kick Bobby or else I'm dead. So usually if I'm in a pug, I'll kick either really early or really late. So get, give them a chance. If they're gonna kick, hopefully they'll kick in between so that you don't overlap your kicks. And this boss is dying fast enough to where I'm gonna save my avatar for the next pull. Alright, and then we're just gonna go up here. Now, strat that people use on like high fortified weeks is I'm gonna stun that, so I have kick for the thug. If you don't have kicks for the thug, you can also line of sight the shout. But people will normally skip this so that you don't have to. It's not that efficient to do this trash. What people will do is they'll have everybody else go into that portal we left in Jess Hollis's room, and then you send your rogue up all the way up, and then he can start the obelisk for you. And then if you're fighting these guys, you wanna not aim your TD to that wall. Yeah, you can interrupt Bobby even though it shows it's not interruptible. I think they had made it so that you had to like do enough damage to him to break his little shield so that you could interrupt, but I guess that never made it in. And then you can just interrupt him right away. And then again with this guy, we can just take him around the long way. You don't really need to open up the gate. Just gonna go ahead and use our avatar in this because we shouldn't need it for the cannons, but if we happen to need it, we will probably have it by the time everything's grouped up. You can type exclamation mark necrotic for the Vikora. So I'm gonna attempt something here. I'm gonna attempt to pull everything and then see what happens. I'm not really sure what is gonna happen here with no CC of any sort. Stun this here. Okay, that went a lot better than I expected at least. Now without a rogue, it's a little bit trickier since the rogue would normally misdirect the tank and then the tank would have threat and everything, but misdirect doesn't quite work around the same way. But we made it. And now usually I'll do this obelisk before we do this because we'll have CDs for it. We can use our damage CDs. But maybe they want to do this, so looks like they're getting set up for this. I'm gonna pop a spell reflect just in case the blaze goes off.
I'm looking at you, Flamecaster. If any of these Azerite munitions explode, we'll all be dust.
It's actually not too bad. You can spell reflect this. Let's see. Okay, I got the spell reflect off. Alright, now we just gotta pay attention to barrels on this pool. So when I'm doing this, what I'm looking for is barrels around my area that I'm currently in. I can reflect the fuse lighter if it's on me. Okay, so and that's going over there. Everything around me is safe, so the spot we're in should be safe. Oh, they got hit by something. They got hit by the cinder flame. That is gonna chain. Hopefully I can just grab this and then not chain too much. And we should be okay. And I'm just gonna move to an open spot here. The paladin or whoever is over there. Alright, we're two-manning this boss. I'm just gonna move this so this doesn't explode. I'm gonna let this explode over here. I'm gonna move to the open corner. This might take a bit. I could die and reset. That would most likely be faster. Can I make it? Nope. This is not looking good, chat. We just die and reset.
Corpses will make excellent fuel.
We can still time the key. We can still time the key. I think we can. 9 minutes. See how long have each boss been taking? Yeah, I think so. I think we can time it. Alright. Alright, team. I'm gonna move this. Like that. It's going across the room. Okay, it's just pets over there. If we get enough TD procs, anything is possible. Alright, it's this close corner. Can I move in time? Gonna move to the open corner. Is this a Monka S point right clock? I think we have enough time. As long as we don't wipe on the last boss, right? If we don't wipe on the last boss, we have enough time. Let them group up. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. We gotta pop our avatar. We're out of cannon shots. Let them group up. Start clapping again. Alright, this is it. We can do it, chat. We have Bloodlust. One Bloodlust and a dream.
So kind of you to return for your execution. I've been eager to try these rounds on living.
Let's zoom in so we can see. Feign death, feign death. Oh, he did not feign death. Is it double? I'm gonna rally the first double here. If the fight's long enough, I'll have another rally. Okay, the DK took the first one. No, Mr. DK. I've gotta take it for you. You feigned. Perfect. Into a double. Stay strong, team. Spell Reflect to get the damage reduction for the explosive. Single. Okay, we can do this, we can do this. Should be a single here. Double, oh no, no, no. No, Rocky Raccoon is dead. We have a battle res. Give him that battle shout. This one is a single for sure. Single for sure. Alright, we made it. We made it, chat. I don't know if it's a double. It's a double if he casts explosive burst or whatever it's called. Right after the Dead Eye. But if he reloads his gun, then it'll be a single.